with Arturo Gatti and Buddy McGirt, a great team. But he brought a lot of stability into Arturo Gatti's training. He said, look, when you're in the gym, he goes, if you don't get hit, you can go out and play golf. There's Floyd Mayweather. Some of the bad boy antics have been portrayed, contrived. Underneath, he's a good, gentle guy.
And he's an incredible athlete. Pound for pound, probably, along with Bernard Hopkins, the two best in the world.
Well, mouthpiece will come out. Uppercut there by Mousa on the right. And the mouthpiece of Vivian Harris coming out. And some unpleasant things happening to him in there.
In collecting information on Mousa, they said he is a high-volume puncher. And he certainly is. A high-volume windmill puncher. I mean, he's let his hands go.
Well, you know what?
His face is totally unprotected.
You give yourself a chance, at least, when you let your hands go. And now, Harris can throw a double jab and then step into a right hand, and he won't have to catch any of the stuff he's catching on the way in. But the chin is so open that he's just firing it. You know, to make an analogy, say you're watching a basketball game and the guy is so uncovered, he has such a wide open shot, he misses it. That's what's happening here. The chin is right there, and Harris doesn't always get there.
Mousa is really defiant. He is taunting Harris.
It's part of entertainment for him. He's probably not even trying to be disrespectful here. He's trying to get himself on.
Mousa at one time had a 16-win streak going, and then he ran into Miguel Cotto in 2003, and Cotto knocked him out in 8. That was his first loss.
Cotto was a streak ender, for sure. You know, but Harris, now he's starting to jab a little bit, but against the guy who doesn't protect himself, you would expect Harris to be much busier.
This has to be frustrating to Harris, though, because he obviously came in with a game plan, and because this fellow is so unorthodox and can take a punch, Harris is trying different things.
Yeah, but when you draw this up, if they tell you you're going to face a guy like this, in some respects it should be ideal, because they're telling you you're going to face a guy with limited power, somewhat limited power, and no defense. You should be able to take that apart, and you should hope that that guy will fight that way. And yet Harris, a little bit baffled by him.
But couldn't that make you overconfident, because you'd figure, hey, this is going to be a quick night. I'm going to knock this guy out in 2 rounds if he's got no defense, and he's not a heavy puncher.
If you've got Emmanuel Stewart, you figure that wouldn't happen to you. A guy that's a good disciplinarian, a very good teacher. You would think that point would be brought home.
Maybe they just didn't know all that much about Mousa. He's a survivor so far as we end round 5.
Made the fight more interesting.
Sure did.
Out of this fighting rhythm now, okay? Okay. Hold on, let me give it a look, guys. You do talk to him. Talk to him, listen. Yes, you want more people, Mama? Huh? More people, Mama? You know this? Listen. You got him now. Right here. Listen. You got this in the boxing. Keep boxing in like that. And then as soon when you make these little weaves underneath that, come up with the left hook when you come out. Just going underneath that, come up with the left hook. You understand? Because he's straight open for the left hook when you go into your little weave. You understand? Come out of it with your left hook. But you got to keep boxing. How long is this coming out? How long is it? You're losing your time.
Come on, seconds, let's go. Hey. Round 6 scheduled for 12. This is a championship fight, junior welterweight. Vivian Harris, the champion, defending his title against an unrated fighter. Not much known about him, but he has certainly been one of the most unorthodox fighters I've seen. And I think you have some stats on jabs.
Yeah, Vivian Harris averages 30 punches a round, and tonight he's down to 12 punches a round. 12 jabs per round. Last round he did get up to 15, and Mouser landed no jabs. So that's a significant stat there. But there are times when Harris has looked like he got tired early, and that would explain the numbers going down on the jabs, because the jab is a very workmanlike type punch.
Well, we're in the 6th round, and Mouser is still doing his thing.
And we're seeing Harris retreat to the corners and may buy some time for himself here and there.
This has got to be a frustrating situation for Vivian Harris.
This does not look like this would be his best conditioned effort coming in. It would be interesting to get his view on it after. But this is a guy, champion, how much he's backing up here.
Well, he won the title in 2002 from Diabelos Hurtado, and he has defended it 3 times, the last 2 against Ake Urkel in Germany. So this is his 4th title defense, and he's up against his worst nightmare right now. Somebody who's unorthodox and defiant. He can take a punch.
Look where these punches come from, and how could he not be up the middle, scoring with uppercuts or coming straight down the middle? This is an open invitation. This is a puncher's dream, what Mouser is throwing at Harris for defense, and he's not capitalizing.
Harris is starting to bend over and breathe hard. Dave, how do you see this?
Well, because of the early start, 1 point now for Harris going into round 6. The interesting thing is his stamina and the fact that he's not firing off here. This is another round that may have gotten away from him.
Harris really looked tired and frustrated in that round. That may have been Mouser's best round.
Harris is very tired. We talked about that even as early as round 3. Even in round 1 he showed some signs.
I can't tell you no more. You're losing the fight there. I don't want to say guy can't fight. You know what I'm telling you?
Can't be a guy in total
You've been all night
conditioning.
trying to roll in right hand.
Man, you're still trying to get through to him.
He's a rubber guy. Listen to me.
No, he's not
Get
taking
the
the
rolling
stool.
counter right hand. When you get in close with this guy, get in here and the short left hook on the chin. That's the only thing you're going to hit him with. You can't run from him all night. Just short left hook. But I'm telling you, get close to him. The short left hook. The man is wide open for the short hook. The guy, he's a rubber man. You throw shots, he rolls his body very good, so you're not going to hit him with that. Okay?
Mouser on the outside, jab gets in, right hand gets in, body shot, grazing, and Harris is on the receiving end.
Well, here we go. Round 7, scheduled for 12, and I would think Mouser won that last round.
He is right in this fight in terms of the scoring. And it's a matter of does Harris get a second wind here?
I think you said it some time ago. Harris ought to be out here dribbling. He got tagged. He's down. He's down. Mouser tagged him, and he may not get up.
This is a guy that's been tired.
7.
Nothing there with the legs. And this is a guy that wanted to be on par with Gotti and with Mayweather, and he is out.
What an upset. What an incredible upset. An unranked, almost unknown fighter, unorthodox as he could possibly be, frustrating the champion, and Carlos Mouser is